Okay, today we will learn how to install, mount nuts, bolts, fittings without leak or damaging our parts like the gauge, the PPK gauge here. I saw a post that this part was broken. Also the nut or the adapter for the pressure gauge or the pre-mill. So let's start. All the threads we are using for this machine is a straight thread, meaning no flaring or tapering. Means that when we thread, it will just go through until it bottoms up at that point. So what we do usually, we fill this with Teflon tape, we lock, and leak, and we notice a leak. So others will try washer with it, Teflon tape and washer, locks, tighten, and it leaks. Others try the worst thing, using the O-ring, lock, thread, tighten, and it will leak because O-ring has a lesser surface contact because it's rounded. Also, O-ring is not designed to this application, for this application. So actually, the sealing for this type of straight threads happens on the peaks and valleys. So if we seal this correctly, even without bottoming out like this, it will seal correctly. So no need to tighten until we break the piece. Okay, now what's the secret of having a good seal? First things first, we'll take this as an example. This is not a part of the Pavoni. Okay, first thing, the thread should be oil free. This should be clean. Then we apply tape. Now, there's a rule regarding this. Go clockwise, or I always use the right hand rule. Okay, if I point this one to the hole, and this one gives me the direction. Whatever, this one I will thread like this. Now to the right. Now I will point this, and the tape should go to this direction. That is, then the other mistake would be the tape should be tight. So we know that we have to go to the right. Okay, now the direction is right, but you see, we do this like this. This is wrong. Hold the tape down like this, so you can grab the tape. Okay, tight. So usually we need only 3 turns. Okay. And we have next, the tape should not slide. It means that sometimes even pulling hard, the tape still slides. What happens if we have a sometimes new, that the thread itself is what do you call it, slippery? So what we do, first we clean now, usually for all the next we can use the hacksaw blade to score the thread. This will give a tap, or you can use the pliers tip to do some scoring there. So right hand, I need a direction going here, and hold the tape down. Okay, tight. Okay, I should have hold it. It's difficult to hold with the camera. Okay, now we're done. 3 turns is enough. Okay, clean. So now we will apply this, and we will install the PPK here. Okay. First thing is to secure your machine. I clamp the machine here so I can, and remove the cap so we can turn easily the. Okay. First, so we have worked all the way. I will jump into the part that installing the gauge. So we work on the piston, we greased all the parts here, and these parts surely have a grease. I use acetone to clean. This must be clean, non-slippery, grease-free. Okay. Attention with the use of acetone. First, what I do, this is the lowest part. You can feel the piston is protruding down, the protrudings from the sleeve. So I have the screen. I put the screen, and so this is my lowest point without, actually it's touching the screen now. Then by hand, so I lock the position. Usually I turn about 10 degrees. So the piston is 0.5 millimeter something without touching the screen. So this position, I don't need the Teflon here, because the Teflon actually is a lubricant. I don't want this to move. So next, I will install this. Actually, I don't use Teflon. I use this one. This is like Teflon, but it's some sort of fiber and easier to use. This is similar to Loctite 55. Okay, just 3 turns of this. Right hand rule. Okay, I need only 3 turns of this. Okay, then cut. This one has a cutter here. So I place the. This provides a very good seal. So I should not touch the locking screw. See how okay. Do not tighten more, because this is only to block the locking screw there. Okay. Now we're done here. Then the next part. In right hand rule, direction is this. So get one something like this should not go to the valley. This should be crisscrossing. Okay, so like I've said, we don't need this to be bottom up. So I can see this one has this space. I just need to insert this. Okay. See, without the cup, you can move freely. This is okay. I can feel the resistance. Okay. See, the good thing with this is you can your turn. You can go back to your turn without damaging the tape. With the plain tape, you should not go backwards. This one you can go backwards at even at 45 degrees. Okay, you see, the nut is not touching the other nut. Okay, the only part that is crucial with our machine is this bolt. You see, do not use brass because brass is soft. This takes all the strength, all the force that when we push down. So this does not need any Teflon. Use the rule of snug and grunt. You close with your finger. It's difficult hiding from the camera. Use your finger until it stops as far as it will go. Then grunt. Boop, boop. Okay, same thing with this. You can put some rounds of Teflon without using any tool. Okay, that's it. Oh, this one, remember, this does not need any force actually. Just lock in, snudge, finger, grunt. Okay, so you will not disturb the nut there. That nut is factory sealed actually. If you move that nut, means that you're locking too tight. Okay, that's how it is. It's always a human error. No breaking. Same thing with the pressure gauge adapter there. Sealing is important. Clean, not moving. And okay,